record. Andy Terra should introduce it on the Joe Franklin Show. I want you to know one thing about Andy Terra. He can't hold a job. Can't hold a job. How long were you at Gillies?
About 10 years.
Only 10 years. And how long before that, Caesar's Palace?
Caesar's Palace for 5 years.
I see a picture in the paper all the time doing duets with Frank Sinatra and
Exactly.
Gillies. Is that where he first spotted you?
That's where he first heard me sing, Joe. It was terrific, very exciting, and he liked the way I sang. In fact, he made a speech to the whole club in Gillies that he thought I sang so good. He used to get me in Vegas and Miami with him. Whenever he had a chance, he always gave me that shot. And ever since then, it's just great.
Are you familiar, Mr. Albano, with the work of Andy?
When you talk about Andy, I mean, as I'm coming over to see Andy, I told him next week. He's been at the same club now about 11 months, and he's invited me.
At La Margonette.
La Margonette, I've been there once.
That's 50th and 3rd Avenue. Right. Terrific club.
Anyone that knows music and knows the background of Andy Terry has got to say that this man is definitely a talent. And he's, as I said, he's kind of a, well, when you talk about, they talk about Mel Torme and so forth. This man is people that they pattern themselves after. I mean, he's a classic genius in his own right. The guy is great. Not because I'm here, but I've had friends and people that know music much better than I do listen to him and said this man has the tone to his voice. He's a genius.
Who did you like besides Mel Torme as a kid?
I love Joe. To me, when you talk of singers, there's Frank Sinatra. Then you know all the other ones.
Right.
He's in his own league. He's in his own class.
Right. How about Dick
But
Haymes?
I love Steve Lawrence also.
Steve Lawrence,
I like the crooners, Joe.
Right.
Dick Haymes, Steve Lawrence, Tony Bennett, Perry Como.
We're going to do a whole hour with Tony Bennett any minute. One solid hour with
Is
Tony
that right?
Bennett alone.
Oh, he's one of my favorites. I worked with him on a steel kid, Joe, way back when I was a kid in 1952.
His new album is dedicated to Astoria, Long Island. A whole album, a whole LP, or a whole CD on Astoria.
Jeez.
What happens on your new CD?
My World Is You, Joe, is getting tremendous airplay. It's written by Gladys Shelley.
Right.
And we're getting such great response in Philadelphia, Chicago, New York. And thanks to your show, we get so many calls, even at La Margonette. People come in, celebrities drop in. Lainey Kazan's been dropping in to
Lainey Kazan?
Lainey Kazan.
You know Lainey from way back?
Sure, many years back.
What's been any recent experience with you and Lainey Kazan?
Well, I worked, you know, she sang with Joe many years ago in Roslyn, Long Island. And she's just a great singer. Now she's doing terrific in movies.
Right. And
we had Sam Butera and The Witnesses.
Isn't there one famous scene, Captain Lou, of a movie with Yul Brynner and his bald head in between Lainey Kazan and like 3 bald heads?
And that's not arthritis, Joe, when you're going like that.
That's the real thing, huh? Let me drop the needle or the radar on touch of Andy Terra singing My World Is You. Then I'll bring in Barry, and we're going to do a whole big segment on show business and how to break in or how to break out, okay? And what you should know and what you shouldn't know, but the man's name is Andy Terra, and he's got a lot of friends out there, and his newest song goes like this. A touch.
Why should I race from place to place? My world is you. Why run around? For now I've found my world is you. Why should I travel to be here where you are? Your arms around me can take me much higher than the farthest star. I won't go away, I'll always stay by your side. I'm satisfied. I searched for Shangri-La, you came, and then I knew your love is all that matters now. My world is you. When the day is done, back to I run with troubled mind, and you are so kind because you do the thing you do. My world is you.
Andy Terra of commercials and whatnot. What is your feeling? What's your reaction here?
Well, Joe, I go back to something that Captain Lou said earlier. I think even if you're going to do commercials or acting, I think for a young person, they should get their education first, preferably a college degree. This way, if they are turned down, like Barry says, because it is difficult, at least they won't just be winding up at 60 years old, still trying for something, having nothing to fall back on. This way, they always have that foundation school. Look at Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby is a superstar. He's known with you so many times. He went back, he got his doctor's degree, I believe.
That's right.
So I think even if you want to be an actor, you want to be a singer, an entertainer, go to college first, then do it.
Captain?
I told the kids the same thing. My boy Louie, he's been in off-Broadway plays. He's done a few commercials and so forth. But I figured if it didn't work what would he fall back on? He's a part owner of 2 beauty parlors up above, and he's a hairstylist. He also is a New York State real estate man, has his real life. So if it doesn't work, the acting for him, he has something to fall back on. But yeah, he is pursuing the acting because I feel he's a very capable actor.
He's not a member of the double occupation in society. He's a member of the quintuple occupation.
Exactly right.
And the invitation time, invite the audience to where you're going to be singing, because I want to drop in myself some night.
Joe, I'm at La Maganette on 50th and 3rd from Tuesday through Saturday.
Singing such pretty songs as
My World Is You, and a lot of other great songs, a lot of songs written by Gladys Shelley. And it's a great club. Drop in.
Why did I start to call you Vic Damone almost a minute ago? You like Vic?
I love him, yeah.
Right, he goes back too, right?
Yeah.
We shall be back following these words. Let's watch carefully. Stay with me. Man's name is Andy Terra. People keep asking, when are we going to bring him back on the show? He's back today because, you know, we live to serve you. Your wish is our, your demand is our definite, obedient, must happen. And we found out that Andy's in town appearing at Marty's East, which is one of the very popular cabaret and restaurant spots, I'm pretty sure. And I give you by popular request one of my favorite singers, too. He's known as a singer's singer. His name is Andy Terra, and he's going to give us a little bit of what happens in New York nightlife. Mr. Terra.
Thank you, Joe. Here's a very beautiful song written by Gladys Shelley, the big record for E. Gourmet. How did she look? Did she seem happy? While they were dancing, did he whisper in her ear? And tell me, did she seem to welcome all of his attention? Did he appear to be sincere? What was he like? Was he good looking? Was there a smile on her face? Or did she look bored? Not that I really care. I know our love affair could never, ever be. But how did she look? And did she ask about me? What was he like? Was he good looking? Was there a smile on her face? Did she look bored? Not that I really care. I know our love affair can never, ever be. But how did she look? And did she ask about me?
I would like to introduce, by popular demand, a young man who was just back from a long rain. It wasn't raining there, but he's back from a long engagement at the Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, and he wants the whole world to know, Mr. Andy Terra does, that he's now appearing every night from Tuesday through Saturday from 8 o'clock on at La Maganette on 50th Street, 3rd Avenue. He's going to sing a song written by our good friend Gladys Shelley, which was a big hit record for Vic Damone and many stars. The song is called My World Is You. And one of my favorite singers is, you vouch for this, Andy Terra. Mr. Terra.
Thank you, Joe. Why should I race from place to place? My world is you. Why run around, for now I've found my world is you. Why should I travel? Want to be here where you are. Your arms around me can take me much higher than the farthest star. I won't go away, I'll always stay here by your side. I'm satisfied. I searched for Shangri-La, you came, and then I knew your love is all that matters now. My world is you. When the day is done, back to you I run with a troubled mind, and you are so kind.
because you do the things you do. My world is you. Why should I travel? Want to be here where you are. Your arms around me can take me much higher than the farthest star. I won't go away, I'll always stay here by your side. I'm satisfied. I searched for Shangri-La, you came, and then I knew your love is all that matters now. My world is you. When the day is done, back to you I run with a troubled mind, and you are so kind because you do the things you do. My world is you.
Herschel Walker dominated college football on his way to winning the 1982 Heisman Trophy. Walker had a bright future in the NFL, but to insure against any problems, on this day 24 years ago, Walker took out an insurance policy with Lloyd's of London.
Here's Marion on the town.
Marty's East, and great Lindy's of the 50s. I'm on the town tonight with Marilyn Michaels and company.
How are you? River.
And Miss River.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, sweetie.
It's my husband is parking the car. Yes.
Did he whisper things in her ear?
And I wrote her a letter.
Did he seem happy?
I included all the good stuff and left out all the bad stuff.
Of course. I go to Yale. I'm a professor. I'm very fine.
What was she like?
Darling. Yes.
Uptown, but downtown it's Clown Town.
And you're so New York, too.
I'm so New York. I mean, really. Some people think that I'm from Brooklyn.
Everyone thought so. You think the Day New York office.
Sometimes.
Sometimes from Brooklyn.
Sometimes. And when I'm in Barbra Streisand, I'm from Brooklyn.
Then I do Dr. Ruth, then I'm from Vienna, right? Right, very good.
How many characters do you do?
I do about 100 characters. A lot of original characters, too.
You're all kinds of people, old people, bad ladies, things, little girls. Hello, mister, with the microphone.
I do lots of different characters.
We all masquerade here.
Do you do men?
I do a little bit of Jackie Mason. It's so terrific. But if I was Jackie Mason, I wouldn't be sitting here. I would be so delicate. You know what I'm talking about. And I do half and half and yes, the hallelujahs are in full back. I do Liza.
Hey, are you on? Are you running or what? Hey, you know, good day New York. Hey, you know, tell me what you want to do. Give me a carrot. Hey, you want another one? Good day New York. You are so wonderful. Anna Shore. Mwah! Hello, this is Barbra Streisand. Good day New York. I'm happy you're here. I don't get up this early.
Alydar almost certainly would have been a Triple Crown winner had he not raced same year as a firm. They came to the wire 1-2 in Derby. And here they were, 1-2 again in the pre. Alydar second again. And one more time in the Belmont. Affirmed again the winner, and Alydar second. And now come Alydar's son, Aliba, surpassing the achievements of the father, winning the Kentucky Derby, winning the Preakness, and now on the verge of greatness. Today, if he wins the Belmont, he'll be the 12th Triple Crown winner in racing history, winning the likes of War Admiral and Citation, Secretariat, Seattle Swoop, and Affirm. The sun's passing the... It's a very American story.
I like New York, June. Say, how about you? I like Gershwin, too. So how about you?
Ali Sheba has come to the big town now, to New York in June. And nobody likes New York in June the way Woodford Cephas Stevens does. Woody, as he is known very simply to the ring world, is a Kentuckian who loves the city like he loves bluegrass. It's been good to him. He's won the Belmont Stakes 5 times in a row. 1982, Conquistador Chief. 1983, Caveat. 1984, Swale. 1985, Creme Fraiche. 1986, Danzig Connection. And 1987, well, today Woody is here with Gone West. He passed up the dirt of Preakness to prepare the colt for this race. 6 in a row. It would be one of sport's all-time achievements, and it could happen today. So the two ambitions collide, and this is the battleground, Belmont Park in New York. A brand new site to Ali Sheba, home turf to Woody and Gone West. Add to the field the likes of Twice, Gulch, and Crypto Clearance, and we have the makings of a historic day of racing. The final jewel, the Triple Crown. ABC Sports presents live Belmont Park in Elmont, Long Island, New York, the 119th running of the Belmont Stakes.